Welcome, fellow swimmers and curious minds. Today we dive into the extraordinary life of a man who defied the currents, shattered records, and left a wake of gold medals in his wake. Meet Michael Phelps, the aquatic legend, the torpedo in the water, and the embodiment of sheer determination. He's not just a swimmer, he's a force of Phelps, with his wingspan wider than a condor's, conquered the Olympic stage like no other. 23 gold medals, let that sink in. It's like Poseidon himself whispered, "This one's for you, Michael." But rewind to the beginning, the kid who splashed around in a Baltimore pool chasing dreams. ADHD? Sure. But when he hit the water, he found focus. And oh, did he focus? His training? Insane. Imagine waking up at 4 a.m., plunging into icy water and swimming laps until your skin prunes. That was Phelps. Every day, every stroke, every heartbeat. Now here's the hook. We're not just here for the medals, we're here for the secrets, the untold stories that ripple beneath the surface. Did you know Phelps once ate an entire pizza after a race? Or that he visualized winning while brushing his teeth? Yep, minty fresh gold. But it wasn't all chlorinated glory. Michael faced demons, DUIs, doubts, and the weight of expectations. The water doesn't wash those away. So, my fellow water wanderers, stick around. We'll unravel the enigma, celebrate the triumphs, and maybe shed a tear or two. And hey, if you're not subscribed yet, hit that button below. Let's swim this journey together. Until next time, stay afloat, my friends. This is Fame Flick. Remember, the water holds more than meets the eye. Dive in, and let's explore Michael Phelps, the legend beneath the surface. Before we talk about the Olympic glory and the roar of the crowd, let's rewind to a simpler time. A time when Michael Phelps was just a boy with a spark in his eyes and chlorine in his veins. Young Michael's love affair with water began early. Picture a sun-kissed Baltimore day, the neighborhood pool shimmering like a sapphire oasis. There, little Michael dipped his toes, testing the temperature, and something clicked. The water whispered secrets to him, the rhythm of strokes, the promise of freedom. He was hooked. But life isn't always a smooth freestyle. Michael faced a formidable opponent, one that didn't wear a swimsuit. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, swirled around him like a relentless current. Focus, patience, not his strong suits. Yet when he slipped into the water, everything changed. The chaos quieted, and the pool became his sanctuary. Imagine Michael, goggles snug, diving into the blue. His mind, usually a whirlwind, found stillness beneath the surface. Stroke by stroke, he channeled his energy, his restlessness into propulsion. The water became his therapist, his confidant. ADHD, more like aquatic healing and determination. His first race, a blur of splashes and adrenaline. Michael's heart pounded as if it wanted to break free from his chest, but he pushed forward, arms slicing through the water. Victory or defeat, it didn't matter. What mattered was the rush, the thrill of being part of something bigger than himself. And then came the butterfly stroke, the one that would define him. Imagine Michael, wings unfolding, propelling himself forward with grace and power. ADHD? It vanished when he danced across the pool, each undulation a triumph over distraction. But don't be fooled by the medals. Behind the scenes, Michael battled. The early mornings, the grueling workouts, they weren't just about gold. They were about taming the tempest within. ADHD didn't stand a chance against chlorine and resilience. So, my fellow water wanderers, remember this. Michael Phelps didn't just swim, he conquered currents, both visible and invisible. And as we dive deeper, we'll uncover more untold tales from the depths. Stay tuned, subscribe, and let's explore the aquatic legend together. Before we talk about the electrifying races that etched Michael Phelps into history, let's dive into the water with him. The Beijing Olympics of 2008, where the pool shimmered like liquid gold. Picture Phelps on the starting block, his wingspan stretching the limits of human reach. The 200-meter butterfly, a dance of precision and power. Stroke by stroke, he carved through the water, defying gravity. The crowd held its breath, and then gold. The Phelpsian grace was born. Now imagine 8 races, a symphony of speed, endurance, and nerves. The 2008 Games gifted us the Phelps Octet, From the 4x100 freestyle relay to the 200-meter individual medley, he swam like Poseidon himself. Each gold medal hung around his neck, a testament to relentless pursuit. The 100-meter butterfly, the fingertip finish. Millimeters separated Phelps from defeat. But destiny whispered, "Not today." His touch hit the wall, a heartbeat away from silver. The crowd erupted and the Phelpsian legend grew.
In the 4x200 freestyle relay, Phelps anchored. The French team led, arrogance in their strokes. But the water knows no favorites. Phelps surged, a tidal force. The final stretch, a blur. Gold. The pool trembled, and France learned humility. It wasn't just about gold. It was about rewriting records, pushing limits. Phelps swam with history on his back, the ghosts of Olympians past. The Phelpsian dominance wasn't mere athleticism, it was poetry and chlorine. So, my fellow water enthusiasts, next time you dive in, remember Michael Phelps, the man who turned water into gold, stroke by stroke. And as we unravel more chapters, subscribe to our channel. The legend awaits. Before we delve into the medals and the roar of the crowd, let's navigate the murky waters, the shadows that followed Michael Phelps beyond the pool's edge. Before the spotlight, there were the DUI arrests, the nights when Phelps swam in a different current. The headlines screamed, "Olympic champion, human frailty." But perhaps it was in those dark lanes that he truly understood vulnerability. Imagine the pressure, the weight of 23 gold medals resting on his chest. Beneath the water's surface, doubt swirled. Could he live up to the legend? Could he breathe when the world held its breath? Mental health isn't a footnote. It's the undercurrent that shapes destinies. Phelps battled demons, some visible, others hidden. Anxiety whispered during sleepless nights. Depression clung like wet fabric. But he swam on, masking the turmoil. Mental health awareness? It's not a luxury, it's a lifeline. Phelps emerged, an advocate, a voice. He shattered the stigma, revealing vulnerability as strength. His journey wasn't just about butterfly strokes, it was about the crawl toward self-acceptance. So, my fellow swimmers, let's honor the aquatic legend beyond medals. Mental health matters. It's okay to tread water, to seek help, to say, "I'm struggling." Let's swim together, break the silence, and create ripples of understanding. Remember, beneath the gold lies a human, a Michael who faced currents both inside and out. And as we continue this journey, subscribe to our channel. Let's champion mental health, stroke by stroke. As the Rio Olympics bid farewell to the world, Michael Phelps took his final plunge. Why? The water had witnessed enough. 23 gold medals adorned his legacy, but the pool couldn't hold him forever. Phelps knew, swimming isn't eternal. The relentless training, the chlorine-soaked mornings, they took their toll. His body whispered, "Rest." And so after Rio, he hung up his cap, leaving echoes of splashes behind. But Phelps didn't vanish. He became a mentor, a beacon for young swimmers. His legacy wasn't just medals, it was inspiration. The next generation dove in, chasing their own dreams, fueled by the wake he left. Retirement didn't mean silence. Phelps championed mental health, breaking taboos like a freestyle sprinter. His foundation, more than a name, touched lives. Water safety, education, access. He swam for causes beyond himself. And so, my fellow water wanderers, let's honor the aquatic legend. Like this video, subscribe to our channel. Let's keep the ripples alive. The ones that touch hearts, change lives, and remind us. Phelps may have retired, but his impact still laps at our shores.